Well, some years ago, I watched a couple of series on TV. I think they're on Channel 4. And one was about the Victorian house, the 1900s house. And the other one was about an Edwardian house. And the basic principle with this is that they took a 21st century family and they had them move into a house, either 1900 house or an Edwardian house. They wore the clothes and they reenacted as best they could how life was that time. There's always a fascination with things like this, particularly Americans. They love to see it, and I think it goes back to the days of Upstairs, Downstairs, which I do have on DVD. Anyway, I watched both series, and then I came across these two on eBay, and I thought, well, they're so cheap, I'll get round to watching them again sometime. May as well have them on DVD now, because they'll probably be unavailable at some other time. The 1900 house, 2-disc set, and it's PG rating. It says Mr. and Mrs. Bowler and their 4 children, teenager Catherine, twins Hilary and Ruth, and the young brother Joe, were chosen after a nationwide search to take part in the journey back in time to recreate the rigours of life in the 1900s. The Bowler women found it hard wearing corsets that restrict their breathing and struggling with the lack of shampoo and relentless days that necessitate the girls staying home from school to help out husband Paul. Husband Paul risks his life learning to shave with a cutthroat razor. I remember when my dad had one of those and a strap. And Joe almost goes on hunger strike in protest against Victorian cooking. But at the end of their Victorian experiment, what will they take with them back to the future? Starring the Bowler family directors Jonathan Barker, Carolyn Ross Pirrie and Simon Shaw, series producer Simon Shaw, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and it's narrated by Barbara Flynn. I love her voice. Special features include exclusive feature-length documentary and a picture gallery, scene indexing, so that's easier to find bits and pieces. It's on Acorn Media. I think it was on Channel 4, and it's 4.3. You know, like we used to get them the days before the big sets. So it's a bit more compact. So there will be, blocks either side of the screen. There's the 2 discs. No booklet with it, but there is a documentary on it. So that will prove interesting. The next one is the Edwardian Country House. Real life upstairs, downstairs, money, power and class in Edwardian Britain. Of all the series that Channel 4 has done in this vein, this could be the most successful. That's the Daily Express saying that. This is a complete 6-part series. Channel 4 again, over 4.5 hours. On the back, this is still sealed, mind you, but I have seen this. Take one modern family from Hampshire, similar principle to the other one. Remove them from their 21st century home and lifestyle, transport them back to Edwardian Britain for 3 months. They will have a team of 13 staff who will attend to their every need. However, by abiding to strict Edwardian standards and rules, how will each of the 21st century volunteers react as to social structure where there is a place for everyone and everyone knows their place? And then it goes down the different episodes. I won't read you all that out anyway, blurb, but they're worth fishing out, these 2, because they're as cheap as chips on eBay, because they haven't shown anything like this on TV for years. Look fairly stern on that, don't they? See, the staff. Another one that I remember seeing, and I don't know if I have the DVD of it, was the thing very similar but set in Wales, and it was called Coal House Wars. That was very interesting. I was interested in that particularly because it was in an area where my mother grew up in. So I'm not quite sure if I've still got the DVD of that. I shall have to have a good look out for that sometime or other. Well, let me know if you've seen these series. Do you like that kind of thing where people go back in time and try and live as best they can within that sort of context of the time, 1900, and then the Edwardian era? And I'd be interested to hear what you think anyway. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, leave a tick. And if you've not subscribed, well, you're missing out on all the videos that I've made. It's well over 800 and odd videos, and I'm sure there'll be things there to interest you. Well, I hope there is anyway. Okay, have a great day. Bye.